Hey, I'm ready, bro. You can press
I don't
start.
give a fuck, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, alright. Okay, that's cool, bro.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, Montgomery. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a give to Montgomery, heading right. He'll manage only a couple. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
Love this camera. This ain't what he want, little dog.
2nd down and 8. On play action, Goff. Now, deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Run to the right with Montgomery.
This ain't what he want, little dog. Filters. Chrome key. Bang. Bang bang. Alright, I'm ready now, man. Let's get it. There ain't no pressure like that for me to be kicking that ball like that.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That one off target from Williams. He's got it.
There ain't no pressure.
The drive stays alive.
There's no pressure.
23 yards on 4th down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
There wasn't no pressure, duh.
Goff to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to beat him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
There was no pressure.
They've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances?
I'm burning this clock, boy. I was trying to do something, man.
This opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup.
I didn't mean to burn the clock like that.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down on what will be a final play in this opening quarter. A final play in this opening quarter. A final play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Goff.
Oh!
Over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles
Computer stepped in front of that bit like crazy. Good
from
shit.
Their own 7.
Good shit, compute.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Man in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. The defense plays it beautifully on that one. They knock them back to the 7.
People got to know how to use Barkley, bro. I'm sorry.
Receiver in motion. Going right.
Same play.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
This ain't what you want, little dog.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
That's mine.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
Of course I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. He'll go play action with Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they are in great.
I need Gibbs
He's
right now.
taken
Hold on.
down inside the 10.
I low-key need Gibbs right now.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Just turn the ball over.
Yo.
This offense is moving. This offense just turn the ball over.
Yo.
This offense and at least force a field goal.
It's alright. It's not clear.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff.
TD,
And
baby.
he'll take it on.
I didn't mean to throw that last interception.
Sam
And I got it this time, baby.
Touchdown, Detroit.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there. Everybody wants to take their opening possession. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1.
Overkick.
What are you going to do in response
that
on
was
possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Running back, play my song in this bitch. Vibing like I'm alone in this bitch. Play my song in this bitch. Vibing like I'm alone in this bitch.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Hey. Hey.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action,
Watch the left.
here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's only 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Oh, yeah.
Hurts going to run this
Come
one
out.
himself. And he's going to be taken down
Good run.
to 37.
When you're defending Jalen
yeah,
Hurts,
I like
the
when they do
challenge
that.
is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials
Do that
up.
again.
You can see why.
A run with Barkley. And he gets this up close to the 40. Aiden Hutchinson, the former 1st-rounder, in on the tackle. Dotson, the man in motion. Off the play fake, Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That was good in and out.
And now
That was
you can
good
see
in and
they're
out.
really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 2nd down, Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds
nowhere
to
to
go.
hide,
That's
Hurts.
number 1. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts.
Yeah.
That's complete. Tight end Goddard. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates.
Should have used your timeout wisely.
Situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Should have used your timeout
So we-
very wisely.
In the latest installment of the NFL International Series. In the latest installment of the NFL stateside.
I'm coming.
We had the NFL stateside.
I'm coming.
It's the EA Sports halftime report.
You should have used that timeout.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the 3rd quarter begins. On the return is Rodgers. They'll go with the reverse. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Man in motion is Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Man in motion is Brown. On play action, Hurts. Got a man, it's A.J. Brown brings it in. And they're going to get this
Go.
to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Man in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on first down.
Thank you.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second
I'm taking
down.
that bitch.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives. He's able to ball immediately as it arrives.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds.
What kind of play was that?
Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Hey, shut the fuck up and enjoy the game, bitch.
17 yards,
Player.
and that's a first down.
Now you want to play tough.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will
shouldn't have
take
put that
his
in the
one
game.
across into the end zone.
You don't shut
C.J.
your crack eyes up.
Uzomah. Touchdown,
Slap the white
Philadelphia.
audio.
Taking care of business on the ground
Nah,
to
white
get the
down there,
score. And
bitch.
Greg, the big guys
Yo,
up
you
front,
sound
they
cracker as
deserve some
fuck.
praise on
Shut
that
up.
one.
Look at that game, nigga. I'm gonna shut your ass up, boy. Shut your ass up, boy. Damn, man. Man, Facebook, y'all wasn't there for me to beat break. I didn't beat the brakes though. He scored a touchdown and quit. I don't know why. Excuse me. Jordan Hotel soon. We go fuck with them Lions again, man. Lions again, man. Lions again, man.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017. From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017.
You ready, my guy? Are you there?
And we are underway from Houston.
Oh, you gonna talk when you win it.
And that's not going to be returned as so many kicking teams elected.
That's all they do.
Not going to be returned as so many kicking teams elected.
That's all they do.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Joe Mixon gonna feel it today, no homo.
First down, it really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Mixing up the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Oh, Set got fucked up today, man.
First. Throwing now is Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. His throw incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here goes Stroud again.
Oh, shit.
This goes out wide from
Good
Mixon.
move, kiddo.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. First carry now for David Montgomery. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's airing it out for Williams. Touchdown! James 39 yards. Respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the first time they call his number in this one. They call his number in this one.
All right, it's good. It's good. Let me start turning that thing on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Scored. 7-7 here as the... And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Stroud working out of the gun. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And Stroud now to throw. He's across midfield.
Keep on killing me on the shorts,
around
man.
to 37. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
I'm getting killed on shorts. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Here we go.
Stroud out of the gun here. Caught left side. Here's Dell.
I'm catching up to it. I'm catching up to it.
6 when it's all said and done. Down to
I know
the
that
15
for a
from the 21. Here now, 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, yep.
Touchdown, Texans! Joe Mixon, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Oh, look at what a PI.
Intercepted. Now he's free at the 30.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm looking
And a
for the
terrific
PI.
return as he
Try to get
brings
them
his
free
man all the way
yards.
back to the 30.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let me get there.
Stroud off the play fake. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring it back. An interception.
Too serious. Too delirious. Are you serious?
Charles, as a defender yourself, who made
Are
a
you
few of those
serious?
plays back in your day, I know you know there's no better feeling than a pick
Too
six
serious,
for a
too
defender.
delirious. Are you
Big thing
serious?
is when you take it and you realize you're out there and you've got a great chance to score, not to get overexcited and have one of the yard lines trip you up, or the turf monster, as we used to call it, knock you down before you get to the end zone. That didn't happen on that play. He carried it home.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, good-looking return.
Oh,
set
fuck
up here.
you. Oh, fuck you.
And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out.
Too
in front.
serious,
How will the
too
defense
delirious.
respond
Are you
after giving up that
serious?
type of a return?
Stroud coming right back after the pick six.
That's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there.
What y'all wanted to call an incomplete pass touchdown?
That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave
Shit.
up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. Stroud looking to throw.
Give me that.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And
Too serious, too delirious. Are you serious?
Play of this first half.
Shut him down.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Too serious, too delirious. Are you serious? Serious, too
For the
delirious.
second half, it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Hey, it's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery.
He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 38. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And now the ball's...
Are you serious, bro?
And the Texans scoop it.
Too serious, too delirious. Are you serious? Shit, gay.
Bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So many times,
we got bailed up right
one
now.
big play. A lot of times, of course, it's
Hey,
the
bailed
offense
this
here. It's
shit.
the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball. Here is the kick. You can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball. Here is the kick. You can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball. Here is the kick. You can bet they're preaching two. Bring this to the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this pass.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the move to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown. Down the field through the air charge. They get the running game involved and deflection touchdown.
And partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into
Touchdown.
play.
And partner,
I kept
actually
waiting
saved it
until the
until the
very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for two here. Goff looking to throw. And unable to connect. They don't
Okay, I'll take the risk.
conversion here.
I'm taking the risk all day.
For two from the two.
This third quarter.
Rescues a former DB.
Look at that,
Changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending.
I'm taking the risk all day, baby.
And you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Second and a couple. Here's Stroud.
Thank you.
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. They'll take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Goff.
That's PI, bro. Come on, man. Give me a PI.
My goodness.
That's PI all day.
Return as he'll take this
Come on, man.
down inside the 30-yard line.
Where the reviews at?
He overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Mixon with a first down carry, and he stopped immediately there.
Brian Branch from the secondary.
Come on, man.
I don't think any of us were surprised.
It's all right. They're not gonna give you everything.
On the ground after the last.
It's all right. They're not gonna give you everything.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Stroud to throw it. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, get the football, get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score.
Yo, y'all boys, let's get this ball back.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Another one caught by Collins.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Got collecting.
Nico Collins
from 3 yards out.
And the Texans get a clean score to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
With the ball.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
Play action. It's gone.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
70 yards.
And the Lions have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. Incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
It's your birthday.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Play action. Stroud now. They'll roll him out right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Burning clock is crazy. It's not the ball, bro. Just play the ball.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
I don't like going out
with
like
just
that.
one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Winning or losing, I don't like going out like that, bro. All you gotta do is snap the ball, bro. I heard it's not the ball now, bro.
Here's the Texans
shit
look to
weird,
let the clock roll.
Let time go up, bro. Nigga weird. Nigga don't want to earn his dub, bro. Nigga don't want to earn that shit, bro.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Western New York. And This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that.
You didn't give me a chance. You didn't give me a chance to do this.
One touchdown and one massive statement sent across the field.
Allen looking to throw this.
He didn't give me a chance to do that.
Into a crowd, and that
I was trying to switch my play. Nigga snap that ball. Nigga snap that ball as soon as it came in his hand. Snappy feet at.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away.
Hungry feet at.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starts from the 30. They're coconut set, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Oh, I don't pay attention.
13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Out of the gun.
Oops, I'm clumsy, Peter.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive in Bills territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 1.
That was an accident, Peter.
It's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to contact. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Get out of my way, man.
1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Tagovailoa back to throw.
Ooh, the game cheating, ugly.
On target to Waddle. And they get this down to the 28. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down, carry for him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I can't believe I did an RPO.
Timeouts, that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Bills crowding the passing lanes. They've got a dime look here on 3rd down.
Get off me, nigga. What the hell?
2 and out from the gun.
Damn.
Into a crowd and intercepted.
Oh, fuck.
Taron Johnson has it.
Calling on me.
Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, bro.
You dying,
possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here.
You describe
that momentum towards an early runaway.
Man, that shit disgusting.
Okay, and the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Why did they make him jump, man?
Here. Play action now with Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
That's that same
And
play.
they catch up to him, but
How much
not
on the bet?
until he's got a huge
Hold on.
gain and a first down.
That's that same play, bro.
First down of the game for James Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense up to the line fast. Now Allen off the play action.
That's that same play, bro.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's that
Double the
same.
intended target there. So they're left
This
facing
nigga
third
got
ball.
0 offense, bro.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance
was
to do
a
a little
hit.
giant after the play. Let's
But
the other
the
guy know he
incomplete.
roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. So we're through 1 quarter of this AF.
Fuck the incomplete, but
We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
no run game. No
And he
run
wants it
game.
deeper into enemy territory past the 40. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Give me that.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He picks up.
Is it me or are they stopping my interception?
That's good for a Bills first down.
Because I know I'm landing in front of that.
Those chunk completions, they're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They're stopping my interceptions. I had 2 of them. 1, he dropped the ball. 2, he caught the ball out of bounds.
And get points on the
So,
drive. It's a
my thing is,
touchdown. So
how is this man getting away with that?
Sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things
It's
are
all
going
right.
well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit
Just
that's
leave shit
putting
alone, Kev.
pieces
Just
together.
leave it alone. Let
And
it
now
play.
the Bills going for 2 again. He's throwing for it. This is
Let
caught.
shit play out.
Ooh, and he can't
That's
shake
all
the
you gotta
defense.
do,
They
Kev.
track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. D. Eskridge to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completes this one to Hill. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, here's Tua. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First and 10 from the 41. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Taken in by Smith. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This one's taken in by Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain.
Let
and a new
shit play
set
out,
down.
yeah. That's all you gotta do, man. Don't trip about
Let's
nothing.
go
Just play
again.
your game, big dog.
Takes it in. Touchdown, Miami.
That's all you gotta do, Kev.
Dolphins make it a 1-score game of before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. He throws a bullet down the right side. He's got it! Looks like the feet are in bounds, too! I don't believe it! That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Bills first down. With slated downs to approach here from the 40. Allen setting up play action. He finds Kincaid.
Same nigga, bro.
And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown.
He's doing his nigga throw it, nothing but.
Get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Pass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Achane again on second. He spins into the clear. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Caught for big yards on the right side. They get 28 out of that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So second down coming up. Tua off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Achane has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a one-score game before halftime. Devon Achane extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Dolphins get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Ken,
Oh, lucky,
flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it'll be second down. Back to the air, Allen. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Cook does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, once again, Bills have the offense out. They're trying for 2. Allen looking to throw this.
What the
And he's got
fuck?
it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away.
With a body of 1.
Washington now to return. And the dive ends an uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves.
Around with chopstick.
Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. He's going deep this time. And this is
around with 2 sticks. Like some chopsticks.
Just couldn't make the connection. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go.
We'll flash shit up like a cameraman.
After this. Welcome
This
back,
ain't what you
everybody.
want,
Pete
little
Scott,
dog.
Mark Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. got his target. It's Hill. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. Keeps himself upright. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. And the
Dear
pass is
both
successful.
gone when I first saw you. You saw my face,
deficit.
I slapped you in your
Well, it may be stating the obvious,
shit.
partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why?
He was
Because often
Romeo,
they're
he
bigger
was
and they're
throwing
stronger.
pebbles.
Even if they're double
Daddy
teamed, there's
says
still
stay
that
away
chance to
from
get that entry
Juliet.
pass. Like a great post in basketball, they know how to finish.
First and 10 now from the 30. Allen on the play action. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Allen. He's on the move. Connects with Cook. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Allen off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Allen on 3rd down. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cook calls it in. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. To throw again, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Outright, Cooper's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Pass complete to Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Working quickly here. Looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up by 12 in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Now to kick this away. Washington now to return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got in the but you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in there.
Bro, you got these
dogs. They're going to be going after